He's got some pretty fat beats himself, if I recall. New pants. My thighs are still just way out in the open here. I hope the chest plate that goes with this armor goes down all the way. Let's see. Kill of Kills, you did have a good time. You finished Endwalker a couple of weeks ago, but you're doing older content for a bit before moving on to post-Endwalker. Got your butt kicked by a post-Shadowbringer's duty. Ooh. One of these days, things are going to get challenging for us. I'm looking forward to getting my butt kicked repeatedly. It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. Joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. You've got a favorite primal, but you don't think you fought him yet? Go ahead and drop the name. You're not going to spoil anything for me. Fortunately, we are not without options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume? We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained so undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whitebrand Front. Though some were found to have committed certain transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, we will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, we may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point you must report to Sir Jean Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with the heretic, do not interfere, simply watch and listen. I have seen to it the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. Okay. Let's see. Am I doing a replay of the MSQ? I have only gotten to... Wait, am I in the basement? There is a basement? I was like, where are the stairs down? Have I lost my mind? Oh. I have lost my mind. I've only gotten to, like, halfway through Stormblood. Like, I believe in Stormblood there's an underwater dungeon, and I think that is the exact point where I stopped. And am I doing a replay of the MSQ? I am doing a full playthrough of exclusively the MSQ. Like, I'm skipping all the signed content except for, like, job quests. But, like, I just wanted to go through the entire story of Final Fantasy XIV in its entirety, all the way through everything. It'll take, like, a full 3 years at 2 hours at a time. But, like, my goal is to piece together a bunch of, like, 12-hour movies and put them in a playlist, so you could just put on the playlist and have something going on in the background for 360 hours. You know, if you just want some background noise. So yeah, you're not going to say the name of the primal then? Okay. It shall be a surprise. Right. Now we are going to observe a suspected heretic. Is that them? Let's observe. You look like a heretic. Thank you for the follow, Teabag. Sorry, teabagging since 1990. Coming from the Kells raid. Teabagging is a homie. I believe it. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. That's southeast. This is southwest. I don't know why I actually looked at the cardinal directions like there wasn't a big icon on the map. Many of my homies have also been teabagging since 1990. It's just the thing to do, you know? I see you. The suspected heretic follows the road east. He'll never see me in my conspicuous ride. Maybe inconspicuous? I get the two mixed up. Which is no good. Because one seems to mean the opposite of the other. The suspect is headed south. Do I only use Twitter or do I have a Blue Sky account too? I have both. Because I imagine a lot of people don't want to move to Blue Sky. Or a lot of people aren't aware of it. So there's this weird sentiment on Blue Sky that it's like the savior of all social media, and I'm like, it's just gonna be the same but slightly different. The blue butterfly is too toxic right now. You'll wait until the devs get their ish together and help fix some problems. Yeah. Hey, where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know? Your sole duty is to the... Bloody echo. Lower your voice or they'll hear us in White Brim Front. Yeah, of course. The Temple Knights are... in Snow Cloak. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about the... Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels dead before you know what's happening. Nevertheless, if you waste my time again, is that clear? I'm enjoying Blue Sky, but I've gotten a pretty heavily curated feed, so you're really only seeing stuff about games. That's nice. I haven't curated my stuff at all. I found like 3 of the people I follow on Twitter on Blue Sky, followed them, and that's it. I try not to use social media for big things. I just use it to like post my schedule. Every now and then I shout out like friends who do cool things. Like we've got one of our viewers and good friends, the Gentle Fae, posted a video essay on Victorian death, and it's hilarious. And so she recently put that on YouTube, but she's got like 11 subscribers, so no one knew she did. So like I tried to get some eyes on it by shouting out her cool and awesome work, since she's getting a PhD in Victorian death. You followed me on Blue Sky? Thank you. I will follow you back. Let's see. The first 6.0 trial is insane. It is, but you're not saying the name because it's a spoiler for Sugar. Oh. Ooh. I appreciate that. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? Trying to avoid the use of Twitter because of all the hateful stuff on it. The curated echo chamber is nice on Blue Sky. I believe it. I mean, like, I just do my best to ignore Twitter, Facebook, and Blue Sky. Like, life is just better. I maintain a presence there so that people who are there can see my stuff. But, like, I do not hang around myself if I can help it. I see, I shall have the main man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. Stab them. Why didn't I think of that?